Hey everybody, and welcome to Plant-Based on the Prairie. My name is Alethea, and I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys some background information about me so you kind of know where I'm coming from and what my goals are for this YouTube channel. So we'll get started. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. It's in the Midwest of the United States. It's known as a cow town. So a lot of meat industry, started here. The trains, boxcar carting up meat to, be butchered up in Chicago and then brought back down here. I think there was even a butcher in Kansas City for a long time, but it's kind of how it is. There's even a type of meat that Kansas City's known for. It's called a Kansas City strip, like a New York steak, but slightly different. But anyway, so today, really, it's known for barbecue. Anybody that comes to Kansas City, they want to go eat the barbecue. Kind of annoying, but it just is how it is. But there's also a prominent vegan scene here. I know of at least 1,000 people, part of a meetup group. It's pretty popular. And I'd like to actually just spread the voice of veganism out here and how it's actually pretty great. And we have a couple of restaurants in town. I know of 5 for sure, and a bakery and a coffee shop totally dedicated to vegan products, which is pretty great. And I'd also like to promote, living in the Midwest. It's not impossible to be a vegan. It can be done, and it can be done easily, even with the stores and stuff and our limited options that are around here. So I'll move on to a bit about myself. Let's see, at about the age of 24, I decided to become a vegetarian. You guys will probably make fun of me for this, but it was the book Skinny Bitch that did it. I know, it's not the best book, and actually I've read a ton of other books since then, much better than that one, but at the time, I was kind of getting overweight, and I didn't know what to do, and I'd been reading about, in the tabloids, I think, some celebrities were kind of into it, so I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's something to this, let's check it out. And it kind of opened my eyes to a lot of the horrendous things that were going on. And so I decided I was going to stop eating meat. My husband told me that I wouldn't last a month. And I've ended up not eating meat, till now, and I'm 33. So I think I won that bet pretty soundly. I wasn't really a strict vegan until about 3 years ago, though. Mostly I was just a vegetarian at the beginning. Problem was cheese, which is pretty typical. Cheese is very addictive. It's, something I really wouldn't eat now, though. I take it a lot more seriously these days, and haven't eaten cheese in about 3 years or so. So that's pretty good. Pretty much now, I just keep continually educating myself on, the awful practices of dairy and the meat, poultry industry, that kind of thing. And I just like to spread that, help people, and pretty much that. My current life, well, I've decided last year to be a mom. So I'm pregnant, as you saw at the beginning there, rubbing my bump with oil. Uh, I'm currently at 31 weeks, and I'm very looking forward to not being pregnant anymore so that I can get back to my sports and my things I like to do. So I like to do martial arts. I did that for about a year, and it's been really fun so far, and I can hope to continue to do that after pregnancy without any issue, because even in the first year I've learned a lot about self-defense, and I think it's great for anybody to do, learn some self-defense. The other sports I participate in are 5, 10, and half marathons. I did 2 half marathons last year. One when I was about 2 or 3 weeks pregnant, I want to say. And then the second one I did when I was 13 weeks pregnant. And that was it was great. I was still able to really move and jog and everything at that point. But about 4 months into my pregnancy, I had to kind of stop running and kind of just take up a little jog instead, because I got kind of uncomfortable. And then in the last few months, I've actually stopped even jogging because it was a little painful. So I'm looking forward to getting back to running as soon as I'm not pregnant anymore. After my recovery, of course. Then I kind of want to do triathlons next year. That's a goal for me. I'd love to do a sprint triathlon by next year. So I'm going to get a bike, and I'm really, really looking forward to that, because I've been putting so much research into bicycles lately and following durian riders' advice, and really looking into a bike that will last me for a long time. And hopefully I won't destroy like the first time I crash it, because knowing me, I'm going to crash hard, and I don't want to ruin it, so I'm going to get an aluminum bike like you recommend. Past that, I also swim, which is also part of the triathlon training, and currently I can swim just great, so I'm doing laps all the time. I was a very strong swimmer in high school. I was on swim team, and I'm still a very strong swimmer even though I'm pregnant. So, during the week, I've been going and just regularly swimming. And last weekend, I did 1,000 meters, no problem. In fact, I think my strength is even building up as I'm swimming more and more each week. So, and the water aerobics is actually really fun too. It's a nice little workout. They have water aerobics classes at my local gym, and it's really fun, even though it's with the older ladies. It's a really, really good workout if you apply, your basic workout. The driving hard, the using heavier equipment if you feel like you need to. Just the basic principles you can still apply to water aerobics. So I think it works really great. But so that's what's going on currently. I hope you guys like this video. I hope to post more. I really want to get past the stereotype of the Midwesterner as just a meat eater, a dumb hick, that kind of thing. We're not all dumb hicks out here. We enjoy our lives, and it's fine. And veganism can be done out here, and I hope to introduce, Kansas City to the rest of the world as a place where veganism can really blossom and take hold. Like I said earlier, we have a big meetup group, and it's pretty awesome. And I know there are more people out there besides the people in our meetup group who maybe just be afraid of talking about it with their, relatives and loved ones, but should really join the group if they have an interest in it. So like the video, and I hope to post later. Thanks.